Boys. Are we winning? Are we winning the national championship?
Dude.
Are we winning the national championship? Because listen,
OU's winning the national championship.
I think we have the Heisman. I think we have the best defense in the country. I think we're the best football team of all time, actually, after watching that game. But that's what I decided. In the first quarter, I would have told you that we're the greatest football team of all time. And then we started making some mistakes. But, man, that was such an entertaining game, dude. I had, man, the ups and downs were crazy. Oh, man.
Yeah.
What are some first takeaways, man? What are some first takeaways from OU Michigan?
My first takeaway, it's not even going to be about OU, but next year at the old big house, Bryce Underwood's going to be a problem. He will be a problem in the future.
That's the first takeaway.
That's just what I'm saying. I had to say one thing about. I'm just
crazy.
All right, bro. I'm gonna just stop talking. Y'all go ahead.
Goodness.
All right, bet.
Oh my goodness.
That's a crazy first takeaway. The first takeaway.
Let me give the man some props. Let me give him some props. I think he's going to be. I think he will be a dog in the future. That's the only thing I'm going to say about Michigan. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't
Did he play that incredible?
For a freshman. He didn't play terrible. Didn't turn the ball over.
He didn't make.
And you know who did turn the ball over? Our guy.
Thomas
but
here.
That's just what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
On a third of the yards, though. On a third.
No,
of the
that's
yards.
fair. That's fair. I'm just saying he will be. I think he's going to be very good. That's all I'm saying.
The only, the thing that I'll say about Bryce Underwood is that he didn't make mistakes, but he didn't pass the ball well. I mean, they're just running the ball the whole time. They're passing behind the line of scrimmage. He avoided mistakes when they mattered most, but that was really about it for me, honestly. I mean, but the way they played, it's hard to throw an interception because they were throwing short balls, but
they're running.
My main takeaway,
so conservative.
My first takeaway is that John Mateer literally might be. Unfortunately, I think he's second place for the Heisman right now, but he's second place for the Heisman right now. I mean, he played so well. He kept us in that game. Obviously, he broke the tackle and made that insane pass. But then also, like, the 9-minute drive was so impressive.
Yeah.
The rushing touchdowns,
Yeah.
the rushing in general. Like, the run game was through him. It was just beautiful. I love him. I love him. He's the one. He's the one that we've been looking for, that we've been waiting for so long. He's
a golden child. Dude, I've been saying this since February, bro. Mentality matters, dude. The way you approach football matters, dude. Because you could sense it. Listen, like that, we get the ball first, right? He steps on the field. This is his second game starting for OU football. Game day, under the lights, all this pressure, Heisman talks, Michigan, all this stuff. And he comes in and leads a touchdown on the very first drive. Like, he played outstanding football. And that's because of his mentality, the way that he approached it. He wasn't scared of the moment. He was ready for it. He made some great throws. His run game was insane. His scrambling is like it's Baker level. It is unreal. And his eyesight as a running, like, he has better eyesight than our running backs, dude.
Yes.
Like, he has better vision. He has better field vision than our running backs. Like, the way he runs the ball is just, he can see the hole. He finds him. He makes a way. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he's going. Like, he was just outstanding last night. The defense, too. I mean, I guess we're getting into two takeaways, but the defense was unbelievable. The reason I think Michigan even got their first touchdown was because we decided to have a roughing the kicker penalty. Outside of that, the defense was phenomenal. I mean, they would have held Michigan to probably 10 if it wasn't for that penalty. So yeah, we looked amazing. It was so awesome to see.
I want to circle back to that first drive where we just come out and we just march down the field and we score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Setting the tone for the whole game. That's something that we just
don't see. I mean, haven't seen it in a minute.
Dude,
I
haven't seen it in 5 years, dude.
When they did that, I had the confidence went through the roof. I was just like, oh my gosh, they just marched down the field on this Michigan defense. I have no concern in the world at this point. Offense has gotten a load better. And I'm going to also circle back onto the Mateer talk about his running vision. I was talking to somebody today, and I was like, I was always blaming the O-line for not being able to create holes. But honestly, when Mateer has the ball, he finds a hole.
Yep.
on a QB draw. But when we hand it off to a running back, they don't.
Yes. Yes.
So, what's the deal there? His run game is incredible. Opens up so much more too. Like his run game is good, but what that does is it opens up the pass game. Dude, if you have a quarterback that can run, you got to keep a spy on him at all times.
Yes.
He's going to be one of those QBs that you literally just have to keep a spy on at all times, no matter what.
Yes.
And that opens up more passing game.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Go ahead.
I want to highlight one guy, Keontae Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that guy's a dog.
Yeah.
Where did he come from? Like, seriously. I thought he played a really good game last night, too. I just want to highlight him. Jaron Kanak as well. Unbelievable. Dude, Jaron Kanak, man, he is Kanak.
Kanak. Sorry.
He's
the
legit.
burger back.
Kanak.
The burger back.
Dude, he's legit, bro. He's legit. He was
He's legit.
obviously like 5 for 90 first game. There was at one point in the Michigan game, he was 4 for 60, I think. He was averaging 15.
Yeah.
That guy can play some tight end. Like he had a crucial block on John had a rushing touchdown, and Jaron was on the left side, and he pulled and came through the hole, and he blocked the guy that was going to tackle John, and John ended up scoring the touchdown. Like Jaron, he's proven why he's TE1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wasted. Jaron is probably going to look back in 2 years and think,
Oh,
gosh, why did I sit at linebacker for 3 years?
Yeah.
The thing is, he has not used – I'm trying to think. He's a true senior, bro. I think if he can somehow – can you get another year?
Yeah, he has.
I guess he would have to. Yeah, I guess he does
go
have
for his masters.
His fifth
He's
year.
a graduate year.
I would 100% because he'll go to the league. I truly believe he would go to the league if he got.
Yeah.
He might go to the league after this if he puts up because he's probably at. Honestly, 10 catches for probably 120, 130.
No, higher.
Like
130.
probably higher. You think higher? Because
No,
what was he at in
he had
the first
60,
game?
and
80.
He had 60 at like the middle of the game. He had 90 in the first game.
Oh yeah.
So he's already at
never
150.
mind. He's
and
at
that was,
like one. Yeah.
That was before the end of the game. So
So he's pushing 200 probably.
Yeah,
Like,
he's somewhere around there.
That's absurd. I think Bauer Sharp had 300, three something last year.
Yes.
In total.
Season.
All season.
All season.
And this is 2 games.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing is that I think playing defense honestly has helped him so much because he knows what those backers are going to do because that's his
100%.
matchup every time. He's not lining up on a DB.
100%.
He's going to get the linebacker, and he is going to be more athletic than every single linebacker he is ever going to be against. And I think that's why you look at like how he finds space. He runs like Drake Stoops. He runs routes like Drake Stoops. How he just finds pockets in the defense, and it's just something like, dude, how is he wide? He's just butt booty naked, wide open, bro. And he catches that ball. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, he dropped it." That wasn't a perfect ball. That's not like a 100% guaranteed catch. Should he have caught it? Yes, but it's not like he hit him in his numbers anyway. But dude, he's ridiculous out there. He's silly.
Yeah.
His first catch was so crucial. Sorry,
Nuts.
Spencer. His first catch was so crucial because we were at, I think, 3rd and 9, and John overthrew him. John overthrew him, and he just reached his hand out. One hand taps it up and catches it, and then 2 safeties just crush him as soon as he secures it. He secured it. Like, that was a big-time catch because if it wasn't for that catch, we're 3 and out, and we're punting to Michigan on the first drive of the game.
Yep.
Like, that was a huge play that he made. And he's done that twice now. I mean, he did that last week against Illinois State, too. The same exact route. Seam up the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to see him do so good. But, yeah, Kylan, I agree. He's got to take his 5th year if he can and play tight end.
Unless his draft stock looks – if he goes for a thou wow this year, we'll see you in the league, buddy. We'll see you on Sundays because he'll go.
Yeah.
He'll be easy. Any tight end's going for 1,000, you're going to the league. But
yes.
To kind of go back to John, dude, I guess we had such bad quarterback play last year that he seems like wow, like somebody fell from heaven. But if you put him like in that lineup from 2015 through 2020, like he's just another one of those dudes that would just, you're just like, yep, He just makes plays. So it
Yep.
just reminds me of like old OU when we were like high school, middle school. It's like,
Yes. Yes.
there it is. There it
Yeah.
is. I mean, you had DG. DG wasn't terrible, but DG didn't have that like, DG just
He
did
wasn't
what,
making
what was
plays,
told.
like crazy
And
plays.
then it was like, do what you need to do, and then whatever. John, he extends things. Do I think he's a little unpolished in the throwing game?
Yeah,
Yes,
I agree.
But that's who's to say that's going to happen to everybody. That's going to happen to everybody. If he fixes that, oh my goodness, people are in trouble. They're already in trouble, but they're cooked.
Yeah.
Last night was the first night because the first week one I didn't notice it. No, I noticed it, and then over the throwing motion,
That's
I noticed
what it is, dude.
Last night I really noticed it. I was like,
kinda
whoa,
goofy.
That looks really funky. He like sidearms it, but like
It's like
not
three
it's like
quarters, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
three-quarter
it-
slot.
yeah,
Weird.
it's funky, but he makes it work. But there was a couple of times where like the Jaron Kanik overthrow, and then the second Jaron Kanik overthrow that he didn't catch.
Yeah.
That kind of really was on Jaron Kanik, but still, it was like, did you need to throw it that way? That like it felt like if you just really give it a normal throwing motion, that it probably would have gone out better for you. But hey, it's working so far. O-line was really creating good pockets yesterday.
The QB whisperer.
Yeah.
Pockets. I want to hear it. QB whisperer. Hold on. I got to hear it.
I
go
have
ahead.
one more thing about the John stuff. And this is the only negative thing I will say about John, because I think he is phenomenal. But there were 2 times that I can remember last night where he should have thrown a 3 ball and he threw a 1 ball, where we had a wide open guy running down the seam and he's throwing it head level at a missile. I mean, as hard as he possibly can. One of them hit the Michigan guy in the back of the helmet. And the other one was a seam. I forget to who it was, but he threw it and the Michigan guy tipped it, and then he ran forward and almost caught it. And then Centengia made sure that he didn't pick it off. But those 2 balls, right, if he just put some air underneath it, the 3 ball, right, just drop it right in the breadbasket. That's 2 touchdowns easily. That is the only critique I will say, because he played phenomenal. But if he cleans that up, and Spencer, I think I said this before, he played really good, but we made a lot of mistakes on offense. But yet somehow we found ways to make up for it and make a play after. And that's something different from this year and last year's. We would make a bad throw, a bad play, and last year that would typically domino effect, and then we would, struggle. This year we make a mistake, we have a bad run, we get sacked, or running back gets tackled 3 yards around the line of scrimmage. But then the very next play, we have a 7 or 8 yard play. Like, we just bounced right back after adversity, and that was really cool to see. And a lot of that was John. He had a short term memory, and you could tell he didn't let his mistakes get to him. He just made the mistake, moved on, and then focused on the next thing. So, sorry that I had to speak on that.
No, I agree, because it's one of those things where that will be a killer going forward. If you leave 2 touchdowns on the board, we will lose a game because of that, and that's something that at this level you have to be able to do it. That's clear, point blank. Like, if you can't figure out how to throw the 3 ball instead of the 1 ball, like that's basic like football. So, and I mean, granted, you're trying to throw a 50-50 ball almost to Deion Burks or Isaiah Centennia, so it's like it's not really going to work. So it's like, man, you got to just try and put it somewhere where, put it on their back shoulder, make them where it's only they can get it. But it's just frustrating. Sometimes it's like, man, dude, you're just leaving stuff on the board. And then some of his throws, it's just, I think he might get a little excited. He's a big risk taker. He's like, Spencer Rattler was like this, but he was the worst at it. Spencer Rattler would throw in a triple cover and be like, might as well.
Yeah, Spencer was
but
bad.
John kind of has that same thing. And I'm like, dude, you just threw that in between 2 safeties and a deep. Oh my! And luckily to fall incomplete. I'm like, bro, please don't do that. I need you to not. Just stop.
Yeah,
but
I think it's the growing pains. I think he's getting those growing pains, but those are things that are so easy to fix, right? Like, Brent Arbuckle's in the tape room today and be like, John, you just got to put a little bit of air underneath it. That's 2 headies, Like, John, look, there's 3 guys here. You're a star. Don't force it. Just hit your check down or just run it. Get back to the line of scrimmage. And those are things that are super easy to fix, right? Like, and that's one thing. Let me slow down. That's one thing I love about John Mateer that's different from our quarterback last year, I'm not going to mention his name, is John's problems are fixable. They are very fixable. Our quarterback last year's problems were not fixable. You can't fix somebody's mindset. You can't fix somebody's attitude. John's issues are super easy to fix. So I'll stop glazing.
Yeah.
It's enough glazing for me.
That's okay. Well,
I
hey,
think one
glaze
thing
'em.
I know that Brent Venables says this a lot, but the 2000 national championship team was not good enough to win a national championship during week 5 of that season.
Yeah.
They weren't good enough to win a national championship week 9 of that season. He said he says it all the time. He's like, the championship teams that you see, like LSU, 2019 LSU, all those great teams, week 1, they're not that good. They usually, and what's funny is that was all the way 25 years ago. It's actually much worse in the transfer portal era. That week one teams compared to a championship team suck nowadays because some of these guys are still getting to know each other's names. I mean, like literally, and the O-line is this was the O-line's first time playing a game together, all 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, it takes time. It takes time. You don't want to see you're not going to see a perfect game on week 2. And that's how championship teams work. They don't get perfect. They don't get as good as they get until they've been through a 12-week season and they're at a national championship game. So John has time to correct these issues. All the guys do, and we can get more into that. One thing that I saw that we saw much better than week 2 was the O-line.
Yes.
Talk about improvements. The pocket was pretty darn clean. I think we allowed 2 sacks, but the pocket was pretty clean for a lot of time for John Mateer.
I was very impressed.
Good.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, go ahead,
For
Jonathan,
Michigan?
Jonathan, you go ahead.
Like,
Yeah.
in my mind, there's 2 different types of sacks. There's sacks where it's just like, he's just running wide. You didn't even touch him. And there's the sacks that you take where you see it's QB's trying to make a play and just won't get rid of the ball. And it's like, all right. Or like a coverage sack almost, where it's like, there's nothing you can do. I don't care who you are, what offensive lineman you are. You're not going to sit there and hold a D lineman for 7, 8, 9 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. It's just impossible. Unless you were literally, Trent Williams, maybe, going against the Illinois State D end. Yeah, you will. But in this game where the 2 trenches are just silly, it's just hard to do. So, you got 4 or 5 seconds max, and you got to get rid of the ball. So, those sacks last night, he's a playmaker. He's going to try and extend the play rather than, go with an easy incompletion. But honestly, O-line, that last drive, that's when I was like, oh, yeah, they're about it. You drain 9 minutes off the clock, your O-line can't be bad. Can't be. There's no chance.
I was super impressed with our O-line. Like, wow. Michigan's D-line, just like you said, we're having pockets, we're having time in the pocket, and we're going against one of the best D-lines in the country. Like, that is so impressive. And Spencer, to your point, this is the first time that 5 was starting. This is the first time they've ever started together. And they held off Michigan's D-line very well. Very, very well. So I was super impressed with that line. And the thing is, it's only going to get better and better and better and better as the year goes on. It's only going to get better. Yeah. And they figured it out in week 2. I think Beating Bo's got his 5 because those guys were meshing so well. Fasusi looked incredible. Derek Simmons, dog. Yeah. They just all played so well together. It was awesome. It was awesome to see the O-line be good again. It was just great.
Yep. Yeah.
What are we moving on to now? About? There's so much to talk about. Blaylock?
You know what we got to talk about.
Dude, the hit? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Kendall Daniels. Goodness gracious. Boy, I have been waiting my whole life to see some OU boys hit like that. I lost my mind. That was a I'm usually during the games, dude. I'm usually pretty I'm cheering, but I was stomping. I was jumping up and down I was like, no, bro, just got to time. That is the best hit that you could ever have is a unknowing ball carrier and you know exactly what's it's the Jadeveon Clowney hit, bro, where you don't even have time to think about doing anything with the ball, and you're cooked. Gosh, I could bring you to tears, bro.
When he did that hit, I was thinking Kylan just lost his mind. Like that was my first
thing
thought.
I thought of.
When
first
I
thing
saw
I
the
thought
hit.
of.
It wasn't even like, ooh, it was, bro, I didn't know Kylan lost his mind.
Oh my gosh. I think everyone in that stadium lost its mind.
Yeah, I stood up.
Had to.
Whoa.
Had to.
That was crazy.
I stood up and said, "Ooh, Kylan." I literally said, "Ooh, Kylan, love that." Kylan loved that. It reminded me of the Denzel Ward screen pass.
You got
barbecue back there?
They didn't give me none. Hurt my feelings. Gosh, we needed Gus Johnson on that call, bro. Golly.
Oh, Gus Johnson would have lost his mind on that call.
Whoa! I would have heard.
He would have lost his mind. But
dude,
man, defense.
Yeah.
Gosh,
okay.
dude. Go ahead.
We'll wait.
I say, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the defense.
You just reconnected on our screen. It said reconnecting, but I think.
We're good can you see me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't. He didn't ever move. He was still there.
Oh, bet for me.
Yeah, it was like.
Clanker. Fucking clanker.
Man.
Let's talk about the defense, man.
I was listening to the post game radio, and they were saying they pointed out no turnovers again. No turnovers again.
It's
but
weird.
An interesting thing that I heard is team defenses that are really well rounded. You don't see certain players get extremely high stats. You just see it really spread out. The tackles were really spread out. Fun fact, the leader in tackles last night?
Yes, sir.
Owen Heineke.
Yep.
Owen Heineke was the leader in tackles last night.
He had a game.
I remember, do you remember literally 2 weeks ago looking at the first depth chart and we were like,
what?
Okay, did Kip Lewis take a step back or is Owen Heineke a dog?
It's the latter.
It was Owen Heineke was a dog. It was the latter. So,
yes.
Man, well-rounded defense.
Yeah.
It was as good as it gets, in my opinion. I don't think it could be really a lot better than what we saw.
No. Cortland Guillory, dog. Yeah. Cortland Guillory was unbelievable, bro. Our defense, bro. It's the best defense in college football. I mean, I genuinely mean this. I think we could have held Michigan to 3 if the offense and special teams did not give them so many yards, dude. The special teams.
Sammy O.
But we just gave them points. Obviously, we had the busted coverage on that first play of the second half. That happens. So what? But they do not score again if it wasn't for our special teams mistakes. Our defense was stellar on all facets of the game. Bryce Underwood, bro. Our defense got Michigan finding themselves. I mean, Bryce Underwood's yelling at his running back. No silence. That is what Brent Venables was doing to Michigan, bro. They were losing their minds because they were just so good. It was awesome to watch. It was awesome. It was a masterclass play calling by BB too.
Could see it, probably not on TV, bro. But this is how I know Cortland Guillory is going to be. I mean, he might be a freshman All-American. Honestly, he is that good. And every play, it was him and the wide receiver. I don't think there was a play where he didn't.
Yes.
They weren't beefing with each other after the play.
Yes.
I don't think there was a single play. It was every time, and that's the one thing I think defense. This is why I believe defense is so good, and why our offense is now thinking that it's that the support for each other. Kendall Daniels laid bro out, and probably 8 of the 11 dudes on defense came over there and were crashing out right beside him. Last year on offense, no, I mean we didn't score very much, but even if we did. That we should have been jumping for joy.
Yeah.
You just walk back to the sidelines. But now you got guys sprinting down the field. You got linemen. That's the easiest thing to do is for the lineman to pick the receiver or the running back up and hold them up in the air. That's been doing that since the beginning of time. We didn't even do that last year.
Yeah.
So it's dude, seeing celebrating just crazy plays, dude, that just keeps going and feeds other people. Because I mean, it's one of those things dude, you don't want to miss it on the party. It's man, we're having a hit party right now. I got to get mine. People are going in. Justice Haynes was already on the ground. People are like, well, might as well dive in. Pow.
Yes.
It's like, dude,
Yes.
I'm all for it. I am
Yeah.
all for it. Hit people as many times as you can. It's
Yes.
football. So I love it.
Yes. One thing I want to comment on about that is, and this goes for, I want to mention Ben Arbuckle and BB here. Absolute masterclass play calling performance by both of them. You could tell the defense was, I mean, just giving Bryce Underwood the work. Ben Arbuckle's play calling was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we're talking about plays that are just giving John the opportunity to make plays, to go out, to do his thing. I'm very happy with just everything, dude. This team is just, I know I'm kind of going all over the place, but I'm just excited. But it's just great to see, Kylan, this team, like, to your point, Ben Arbuckle, he brings a different energy. The offense wasn't celebrating like that last year because of our coordinators. You know, they have a direct effect. Ben Arbuckle's a hyped up guy. He was fired up on the sidelines too. Like, that has an impact on your team. And so you're just seeing the energy of him and BV on the offense and defense, and they're kind of feeding off each other, and it's just great to see. It's so good to see.
All right, guys, I got to say one more thing.
Uh-oh.
And we've said this a lot on this podcast in the past. We really have, and I'm going to say it.
Yes.
There's more evidence for it now. The run game is perfectly fine when a running back isn't doing it. And
Yeah.
the punt returners. A punt return almost cost us the game. It almost cost us the game. Not that bad. I mean, like, we had a comfortable lead, but if we lost the game, it would have been because of that.
Yep.
The man in charge of those two things is DeMarco Murray, guys. It's got to come into question. DeMarco Murray is the punt return and the running back coach, and those were the two big disappointments last night, really. Maybe other than the Jaden Knott fumble and the kick return, which I don't think that's DeMarco. I mean, I guess it's DeMarco's job. He's punt return job. I don't know if he's kick return. I don't see him over there coaching the kick returners, but anyways, DeMarco, man. First off, figure out what the heck is wrong with the running backs. Why can't they find a hole? Why is Javonte Barnes running into the back of a lineman?
Dude, bro, I was just about to say that, bro. Every single play, every single time he gets the ball,
runs into the back of a lineman. He just runs into their butt.
Yes, every time.
And then, how are we dropping a punt? Over and over for season after season, generation after generation. My kids will be watching OU. My grandkids will watch OU drop punts. And DeMarco Murray it'll be DeMarco Murray's grandkids dropping the punts, I swear. It just feels like. Anyways, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of DeMarco?
I think that there's two people. We have two thieves on this team. There's two thieves. One's name is DeMarco Murray and the other's name is Jaden Knott. Those two rascals are robbing OU clean of everything that we have. Every ounce of they are milking. Jaden Knott said, bet, give me $1 million and I am going to not do a thing. DeMarco Murray said, I also will take $1 million and I won't do a thing. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm going to rant right here, fellas. Just give me a couple minutes and I'm going to be done. I'm going to make it fast. Okay, DeMarco Murray, you done been here since what? I think you got here in 2019, 2020?
2020, I think. Maybe, yeah.
How have you not? He's gotten worse. You've produced worse backs. At the start when you were here, these guys were already here. And they were just like, okay. But now, how is it that John has better vision than every running back that we have? Torrey Blaylock he finds it sometimes, but even him, sometimes there's times like, oh, man, what are you doing? And I can't blame it on the line anymore because I've seen someone successfully do it. So it's like, and I mean, yes, there is a difference but I wouldn't even say we run QB draw, QB power all the time, and John still finds a way. If it was him scrambling, okay, I get it because there's a different blocking technique, yes. But when we run QB power, John's averaging 6 yards a carry, and our running backs, Javonte Barnes is running to a lineman's butt. Jay Knott, you are also robbing the university. Spencer pulled it up, 1.2 a carry. That's really great. That's really awesome. And you can't even catch the kickoff? The kickoff? Oh,
Yeah, bro.
just robbing us clean. Just butt.
Yep. Yeah.
That's bad.
6 yards,
But-
5 carries, dropped a kickoff. It's so
Dude.
brutal what's going on with J. Dot, man.
I do want to add to the running back saga. Dude, listen, we've been saying this whole time. Why is it the John Mateer can find holes, but our running backs can't, bro?
Yeah.
This entire time, dude, I'm watching the game. Every time Javonte Barnes gets the ball, he's running into the back of Derek Simmons, of Michael Fasusi, of one of the O linemen. Every single time. And I'm like, guys, sit back, let the holes develop, and hit your holes. That is basics of running the football. You sit back, wait for the hole to develop, and you go through. And it's like, as soon as Javonte gets the ball, he just grabs it and just goes nose dive right into the offensive line. It's like, what are you doing?
Yep.
And that is a
Yeah.
result of coaching. That is a direct result of coaching. That it's bad. DeMarco's got to lock in. I'm tired of seeing it. He can recruit like nobody's business, but he cannot coach, and it is showing bad.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
easy
got
it is
to
to
lock in.
recruit. When I can say, hey, I was a All-American in college. I was a Rookie of the Year. I went
Yeah.
silly in the NFL. Like, dude, I'm recruiting everybody. But it's like, bro, you
Yeah.
can't even do your backs can't even do simple stuff. Because you're
Yes,
not,
dude.
I'm sorry, you're not Justice Haynes. Justice Haynes, he fell forward every time. That is a running back that you can run wherever you want. Because I saw him give Dominic Williams the work on a play. I mean,
Yeah.
like pushed bro out, and I was like, oh yeah, he's just a big back. We don't have that size. I mean X, but even X didn't play. Yeah. Anyway, DeMarco's got figured out. Jay Knott, you're just, hey man, props to you because you're the best con man of all time, buddy. Best con man of all time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
listen, other than this special team saga, DeMarco Murray, this team looks really good. I'm so excited for the rest of
Yes.
the season, dude.
I said this before we started recording. If we go to the Natty, bro, I am replaying my clip from July, saying we're going to the
That's
Natty
fair.
over and over and
would.
over and over and over
That's-
again, bro.
that's-
Over and over again, bro. I believe in this team.
You should.
Because right now, nobody else in college football looks scary. Nobody else does. Nobody else looks scary, but we do.
True.
So I'm fired up.
That's fair.
I agree.
I agree. All right. We will see y'all for the next game, for the Temple preview.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
Super exciting.
Peace.
Peace.